Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeff Pontifex, and this is Smash or Pass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Asura. Now, at first glance, some of you may be seeing the three faces and thinking, ooh, instant foursome. And I had that same thought. But, and this is why I'm professional. Don't laugh at that, I mean it. I swear. Stop laughing at that. Upon further reflection, the three faces are all facing in different directions, so they're not going to cooperate on anything. You're only going to be able to pay attention to one at a time. Whether it's smooching or something else, the other two faces are just going to be facing the wrong direction and just not giving a shite. And what's the fun in that? Also, three faces, one body. So it's all the excitement of a single partner, which is fine, but with two extra heads just bored and gossiping about you the entire time. And that's not exciting. That's just normal one-on-one time with Waldorf and Statler chiming in. You don't need that. You don't need that kind of criticism. I do appreciate that the outfit does leave one titty hanging out. That's nice. I appreciate that. I don't appreciate how many swords she currently has on hand. So I think overall, pass. Bygone. Let bygone be bygone. Ah! I'm hilarious. Anyways, hello. Your outfit is very disjointed, and your face is more so. I don't know how to tell you this, sir, but I think you've been skipping leg day. Never skip leg day, that's how things get you. What things? I don't know. Your face also kind of looks like Kermit the Frog. Are you aware, sir, that you vaguely resemble Kermit the Frog? And not in any good way either. Pass. Sid Paladina. Hey, another Sid. I appreciate the great physique that you've clearly been working on. I also appreciate how much your beard looks like mine when I first wake up in the morning. However, I recognize that may not be the best that my beard looks, and I think it applies to yours as well. I know you're wearing goggles, but it does make your eyes look a little crazy. I think it makes your eyes look too crazy, and I think that's the problem. You're a little manic, and not in a fun way. Is there a fun manic? I don't know. Pass. Dr. Luge. So, I appreciate this chaotic, backwards, almost evilish Miss Frizzle vibe you have going on. I do. It's a very interesting vibe, and I appreciate it. Probably took effort, and good for you. However, I don't necessarily want it in my bed. I mean, Miss Frizzle, yes, of course, naturally. But Bizarro Miss Frizzle? Less so. Less so. And again, I see that you're wearing goggles of some kind, but it does make your eyes look really weird. Like they're squinting, but also rotating kind of like a frog. Pass. Edge. Oh, aren't you interesting? Oh boy, where do we start with this? Okay. First of all, you have the edgiest name of any edgelord to ever have edged. Wait, no. It's fine, leave it. You also, you do look like some shitty AI took every picture of every femboy version of Link from Legend of Zelda and smushed them all together into an amalgamation to become the penultimate femboy twink Link. And it's a little over the top, I'll be honest. The thin gauzy mask over your face, it's a little weird. The big feathers you stuck into your short hair, that's weird. Are you holding like a screwdriver? Is that an ice pick? Are you just threatening people with an ice pick? You have a sword on your back. Why not use that? You also look like you've used your entire year's budget on gauzy fabric. That had to have been expensive. So really, I suppose the question is, yes or no on the ultimate femboy twink Link. Yeah, why not? Smash. Edward Chris von Muir. Hope I said that right. The first thing I thought upon seeing you, Mr. Edward, was, anyway, here's Wonderwall. You do look like that lad that would show up to a normal house party, even though no one else was bringing an instrument, and he would still bring a guitar and insist the people turn down their actual music so that you could play your guitar for everyone. And you wouldn't take requests. Well, that person at the party is always that kind of person. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Go play Wonderwall. Gorbez. You saw the fella named Edge and went, I need to out-edgelord him. You took that as a challenge. And I appreciate that. People need a challenge in their lives. However, too edgy, I think. Just far too edgy. What do you need shoulder pads that big for? Plus spikes on them. That's not effective armor anymore. That's just a shoulder pad with a handle to grab to fuck you up. Your impractical armor and your edginess is... No. Pass. Get out of here. Go get some real armor. Kane Highwind. Very dramatic. Some sort of weird bird theme going on? Is that what's happening here? Is your hat trying to look like a bird? Is that what you're doing? It feels like that. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you look like a cheap knockoff Batman. I am Birdman. I flap in the night, sometimes in the day. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Emotionally. And physically, for that matter. No, I feel like you would just caw at me in the middle of everything. Pass. Rosa Farrell. Alright. Your shoulder pads are also dumb, but they're clearly ornamental. That doesn't make them not dumb. However, it's all clearly ceremonial armor, which can be excused a little bit for impracticality. You do look a little mopey, but, that's okay. Not been terribly great pickings in this episode, so I think I'll say yeah. You look normal enough and not too overly emotional and dramatic like the edgelords back there. Yeah. Smash. Tella. My chaotic sir, where have you been all episode? Heckin' hell yeah. You're like the Cheshire Cat and Rafiki from Lion King and pure chaos all bundled together, and I love it. I feel like we would spend the night completely bombed out of our minds on magic mushrooms. And I don't advocate for that sort of thing. I think once it would be a frolic and good time, which I do not recommend you do. Heck yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna go on a magic carpet ride, but fuck yeah, I'm in. Smash. Yang Fang Leiden. That is a cacophony of a name, sir. I don't dig the big bushy mustache without any other facial hair. Okay. Downsides. The little tiny weird ponytail on the top of your head. That goofy mustache. And honestly, the outfit. But the outfit will go, so that's fine, I guess. Upsides. He does look like he could princess carry me. And I don't want to be princess carried much in my life. But once would be lovely. Just for the experience. Yeah, smash. Zamoos. Zamoos? Zamoos! Zamoos is loose. Alright, I'll behave now. The hood of your cloak looks like it wants to try to eat you. Is that weird? Anyone else see that? I hope so. I'm sure you're fine, but I would keep saying your name in sillier ways the entire time, and I think you would get mad and walk away. So to save ourselves that, I would say pass. Zamoos? Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.